Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be installing the Rego Fabrication Pax Mounts on the RiGd UltraSwing. So to start this install, we're going to get this piece in the kit that have the aluminum spacers, and we're going to insert them into the second hole down and the following hole. So the next thing you want to do is install your Pax Mount or RotopaX. Do is find this bracket and make sure the holes are pointing up. If you need to loosen these holes to move it out so you don't have to take off the tire, then do so. If you feel it's easier to take off the tire to do this, then feel free. What we want to do is this slides into this crevice, and what we want to do is get it lined up here. We can squeeze to help it get in place, and these spacers go through two holes. And as you can see here, the holes line up. If the holes don't line up, just simply slowly get a screwdriver and just pry apart a little. And I'll show you how to do that. So to help these alignment, these bolts get aligned, what we're going to do is just gently just go ahead and pry away. And then over here too at the end. Next, you want to get the two bolts and start on the outside only. You know, get them lined up like they're supposed to. Hand thread them. Don't use a ratchet or you might cross thread the rivet nuts. If they don't go in perfect, what we're going to do is get our screwdriver. Just pry that back a little. Get it lined up real nice. Once they're started, what we're going to do is put the bracket on the top. We're going to go ahead and hand thread these in there. So the last step before assembly is we're going to go ahead and thread in these bolts into those aluminum spacers. So the first thing you want to do, now that these all are finger tight and in here, is you want to start at this side. If you go ahead and tighten this first, it could possibly move back and forth. So we're going to lock this thing in here. You go ahead and tighten these. Do not use an impact. You will strip the threads and it would be a bad day for you. Just use a ratchet. It's not going to take much longer, and snug it up. Then you're going to move down the line here. This moves, so you want to do is line this up flush, because on this mount what we did is put slots over here for quick fist mounts, and so you can mount the shovel on there if you choose, or whatever you want to do. And go ahead and tighten these up, snug that up, snug this up. Then what you want to do is next is tighten up these two bolts here. We'll start with this bottom one. This is why we're building a design studio, so I don't have to hear mufflers all day long filming. I'm gonna go down and cinch on these aluminum spacers. Now you don't have to crank down. It's probably 20 inch-pounds. So I'm tightening it by hand to take up the slack. So to mount this dual RotopaX on our mount, it's fairly easy. What you want to do is determine the height in which this is supposed to go. It's going to go in this top part.